The shooting near the White House on the 26th of November prompted an immediate halt to all Afghan visa processing, shattering their hopes of achieving the American dream. Thousands of Afghans sheltering in Pakistan have been left in limbo after the halt.
We must now re-examine every single alien who has entered our country from Afghanistan under Biden.
A single incident has slammed the door shut for many. The abrupt suspension of U.S. visa processing has left Afghans scattered across Pakistan, gripped by fear that their only route to safety is rapidly vanishing. Following the shooting of 2 National Guard soldiers near the White House by an Afghan man, U.S. immigration authorities immediately halted all visa processing for Afghans. The attack shattered the hopes of tens of thousands of Afghans awaiting resettlement decisions in the United States.
There is, unfortunately, no future in Afghanistan. I am a journalist, and before the fall of the Republic to the Taliban, I was working as a reporter. If we are deported, first of all, there is no work there, and the situation is extremely bad. And I personally have life security problems.
In recent years, Pakistan has cracked down hard on undocumented Afghans. According to reports, more than 500,000 Afghans have been deported in the past year. Even those holding valid visas or United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees documents report frequent detentions, evictions, and demands for bribes. According to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees data, approximately 1.5 million registered Afghan refugees are residing in Pakistan currently. Additionally, the government estimates that since 2021, around 600,000 more Afghans have sought refuge in the country. The Taliban claims that Afghanistan is peaceful and safe for the return of its citizens. However, human rights organizations warn that former government employees, journalists, soldiers, and anyone linked to Western forces face the risks of detention, disappearance, or execution. Women endure sweeping restrictions on their movement, work, and education under Taliban rule. Afghans in Islamabad say they fear their families will hear news of their arrest or death if they go back.
Sometimes I think to myself that if I return to Afghanistan while I have no home there and no hope, what am I supposed to do? And regarding the issue of arrests, without any doubt, let me tell you something. Yesterday I learned that 4 journalists who were deported from Pakistan have disappeared and no one knows where they are. This is heartbreaking news. Dozens of journalists who are deported from here end up without any future, and some of them are arrested. I hope the US government pays serious attention to this issue.
During America's 20-year-long war, thousands of Afghans were employed as interpreters and local staff for US troops and aid groups. When the Taliban stormed back to power, the Biden administration swiftly launched Operation Ali's Welcome, a massive airlift and resettlement push ultimately bringing in around 77,000 to 90,000 Afghans through rigorous vetting. Interestingly, according to Homeland Security, White House shooter came to the United States through this program. Earlier this year, after Trump returned to power, he reinstated a travel ban targeting nationals from Afghanistan and 11 other countries, exempting only a few groups, such as special immigrant visa holders. He also ended the Temporary Protected Status program, which had shielded thousands of Afghans from deportation and allowed them to work legally in the U.S. Now, with visa processing frozen, Afghans who fled the Taliban say their last path to safety has vanished. Squeezed by Pakistan's mass deportations and the constant terror of forced return home, these desperate families face a crisis without end.